Hi guys, welcome back to our 12 days of Christmas games. Today I have Miss Danae with me and we are going to play Please Santa, Can I Have Some More? What we're going to do for this game is get a little bucket and hopefully by the end of this session have Danae holding it in her teeth, sitting nicely and asking it to be filled with gifts for Christmas. Now, Danae already knows how to hold some things, so I'm going to set her up for success and I'm going to start her off with her mini roller and then one of her toys. We're going to get her to hold it for a little bit and then I'm going to mark with a yes and reward her. If she drops it when I say yes, that's totally fine because she knows the reward's coming, and we'll work on building a release word into this at a later stage. Now, giving her these is going to get her the idea that I want her to hold something in her mouth, so it starts to put some context onto the game. Why do we do this? Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of looks a bit like a cone, and we've been playing the cone game and I use different things for the cone, including little buckets every so often. So giving her the context that we're actually doing something where she's holding it will hopefully help. She may still put her head in it, and I'm going to have to be careful because if you see where the handle is, where the back of it is, if I present that to her, there's a good chance she's going to hold it there rather than there. So I may have to hold the back with my hand and move the handle over a little bit so that it's actually more prominent and obvious to her as the thing that she should be putting in her mouth. So I think it's really fun that we're doing it with Danae today as well, because it was 7 years ago today that I found Danae walking down the middle of the road. And we tried to find her owners and no one came forward, and we had fostered her for a local rescue, and when it came to the first adoption event we realised she'd become part of our family and we couldn't let her go, so we adopted her and she's been with us ever since. But it was today, 7 years ago, that everything changed for Danae and us, so it's pretty appropriate that she's the demo dog today. So I'm going to move around a little bit so you can see what Miss Danae is doing, and we'll get started. I love using the mini roller for these kind of games because most dogs will like holding something like this in their mouth. Okay, Danae. Good girl. So she's ready. I'm going to offer that. Yes. Good girl. Ready? Yes. 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 Good girl. So she's doing well with that, and as you can see we need to start and build a cue for what it is and her release, a proper release word rather than just yes for this. Are you ready? Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. As you can see, she worked it out when she dropped it. Yes. Yes. And I think what I'm going to train as her release word will be thank you. Yes. Good girl. So she's done really well with those. So we'll move on to the bucket. Now, again, I'm going to hold it in so it's the handle is going to be obvious to her. Let's see if she can. Yes, super girl. Wow, that was amazing, young lady. Yes, good girl. Good girlie. Yes. We don't really want her mouthing it too much, but I know she was just getting, oh, you see, I just didn't get it presented right and she was putting her head in it thinking it was the cone game again. Yes, good girl. So I think that was really good. Thank you, Miss. So Miss Danae is doing awesome there. Yes. And I think I'm getting enough duration that we could go and put it under the Christmas tree and see how it goes. Yes. Oh, I'm really pushing my luck. Okay. You ready, Lily? Okay, hold on. Good girl. So that was a really quick little session of practicing her hold again and then introducing a new object. So I'm going to go and see if we can get that cute photograph under the Christmas tree, and I can't wait to see yours too. Bye everyone.